I think if I was describing what LACE does, we focus on how to help a business really get the most out of its people. And in terms of getting the most out of its people, then become as productive as possible and to drive value and efficiency in their organisation. Pretty much from day one, once we met the Mobius team and a couple of follow-on meetings, we were pretty convinced that they were the partner for us.
Since the investment with Mobius, things have grown really quickly. So over the last 12 months or so, we've almost doubled our workforce, and that is again in support capabilities, so building out our infrastructure, but also our client-facing team as well.
Our typical clients are quite an interesting mix, actually. They span multiple industries, but they also are typically top-end mid-market through to enterprise. More complex and more tricky, the better. Clearly, there's a financial focus now to what we do in a way that we didn't have before. It's accelerated some of that element. But at the same time, I think we've been really pleasantly surprised by how pragmatic that relationship is, and also the insight it brings to us as an organisation of what others are doing.
I've really enjoyed working with Mobius. I have a kind of strong relationship with the team who directly manage LACE as a portco, but importantly I've also been able to get involved in some of their wider events, which I think is quite unusual actually, and a real testament to the fact that they're trying to create a very inclusive environment for all those involved.
Part of the construct of our deal with Mobius was to allow us to fund some of that in advance of the revenue coming through, and that has certainly come to fruition. So we've seen a shift in some of the things we were trying to do this year faster than we would have achieved ourselves.
We haven't run businesses before. They've been involved in a lot of businesses, so that insight and knowledge has been really helpful. But also, I think it's about the knowledge of things that we haven't done before, like acquisitions. You know, the advice and guidance that we're getting has been really powerful.